I'm here with Riccardo from Blazin Rodz, and he's going to tell us all about this beautiful build that they brought to SEMA.
So here we have a 1970 Dodge Charger named Sangria because of the color.
Really?
Right?
Yes.
Just looks like it. So full carbon car, which is nuts. And we're like, I don't want this car to be like your basic carbon car, like where everyone does like clear over just that, and it just looks black and gray like everything else out there on the market. So we played around with a lot of colors, and then we came up with this one.
Yeah.
And we're like, man, this looks just like wine, and like there's flavor in it, you know what I mean? So we're like, Sangria is like a perfect name for this car. One thing that's really over the top and special about this car is the engine. One of the factors on this is that this engine is from Dodge. It is a serial number 1 from Dodge, 1,500 horsepower, the first one they released.
Really?
Yeah, so there's 2 engines out as of now. We have 1 and 2 because we have another car that's exactly the same that has another model, right? Yeah, so it comes with like the number plaque, has the SN01 on the valve covers, and then you get to the chassis. So we have a Roadster Shop chassis.
Great choice.
Awesome. It's like driving a modern car on the road. All billet suspension, so it's their Fast Track Elite Series.
Okay.
So that's all done there. The body was from Finale Speed, which is in partners with Dodge Direct Connection as well.
Okay.
So you can like literally go on their website and buy a carbon car.
Yeah, everything you need.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
And then our sister company is the compression wheels that did the wheels on the car.
Okay.
All the trim, all accents were done by David at SoCal Cerakote. And then to complement the whole car, we're like, okay, what can we do with this interior? How can we really spice it up? Why not take it to Avant-Garde out in Florida? They do, hands down, in my personal opinion, for classic cars, the best interior. So you're taking that classic car and you're giving it that modern muscle car like interior into it.
For sure, yes. And I noticed the interior is two-tone of suede and leather.
Yep.
With the red stitching on the seats to complement the outside.
Exactly.
And the gray tone of the interior is also brought out with accents on the car, the door handles, the mirrors.
Yeah.
It is the perfect.
It blends. It blends, definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely blends. And then also we incorporated some carbon inside. So it's like there's carbon like up on the dash inside there. There's carbon on the doors, the seat backs.
The seat backs.
And then we're like, okay, now we got to take some of that carbon so you can see like the carbon accents on the door and on the dash. And then we brought it up into the engine bay as well, the matte carbon.
Oh, very nice.
And then we incorporated, there's a lot of, which like the whole interior is 3D printed. This whole part up here, this whole beauty cover, it's all 3D printed. The whole grille, 3D printed.
Incredible.
The fog light bezels down in here, all 3D printed. Underneath here, there's like a little Easter egg. It has our Blazin Rodz logo underneath.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's right here. So a little Easter egg right there. And then the exhaust tips on here is all metal 3D printed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so there's
3D. That is what I'm hearing. Like this whole SEMA show is 3D printing.
Yeah, it's the next wave.
No doubt. And you can create whatever you need.
Exactly.
With it.
And it's like a lot of people are like, oh, you just go on there and you can press print. No, it doesn't work that way. You know, it's there's a lot of, it goes into design. You got to have creativity and design something.
Before it was 3D printing, it was metal fabricating work.
Yeah.
So all that math you were doing to create that piece you needed the exact shape and size, you're still using all of that. You're just plugging it into
the computer.
Yes.
So, it does, you still have to, do style points and stuff like that. But what's nice about this is like, once you have the idea and you design it, it can go in the printer and you can move on. You can go do something else.
Yes.
Not sitting there 2-3 weeks, metal shaping, and it's like,
all this work.
Takes so much time. So now you can design it, get it done, and print it, and cross your fingers it works.
Yes. The color, I can't compliment this enough. And initially when you first see the car, you don't realize the carbon fiber until you walk up on it, and it's such a nice surprise.
Because I've seen like some people like, why does it look kind of funny? And then they get close, like, oh, it's carbon.
Because it's carbon. And it is. It's beautifully done inside and out. The accents are so balanced, and this is a fantastic build.
Thank you. Yeah, and we took, so like if we're talking like brakes and stuff like that as well, we actually took the whole like braking system from a C7 Corvette. So it has all, because like it's a carbon car, why not carbon ceramic brakes? So we did.
Brilliant.
So we did that up here as well. So it's definitely, in my personal opinion, it's like, I call this like the gentleman's car. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you have some fun in it with the carbon, but you also got that like a classy look to it as well.
Yes. Yeah. So if someone would be interested in working with you, creating a custom build, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
So the best way is through our Instagram on Blazin Rodz. We're constantly, you know, checking DMs on there. You know, that's just the fastest way to reach us. It's quick. Social media is a quick.
Rodz on Instagram.
Yep, that's the fastest way to reach us.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you so much.
Awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. Thanks, guys.